Hello, my name is Kaylee Curtis, and I will be presenting on how we can support music learning through the use of web applications. The two applications in particular that we are looking at are Smart Music and MusicTheory.net. Smart Music is a website and a mobile application where we can track our students' progress by setting goals with them, sending them sheet music, giving them access to theory practice, and even features such as composition and tutorial videos. MusicTheory.net is a website and a mobile application that is in the works, where students can access theory lessons, practice, and tests to help supplement their music theory learning. The goals that we are aiming to achieve by using these applications are to enhance the students' learning of music theory, increase the frequency and quality of their practice, and to better engage them in the classroom instruction. The first step in implementing these technologies will be to gain support. Gaining support among our peers is crucial and will happen by participating in PLCs where we can discuss these common problems of the lack of practice among our students, lack of understanding music theory, and other issues that could be resolved by using these applications. By creating this sense of urgency and meeting together frequently, we will begin to build support among each other and be able to work our way up through administration at the local level and later through the district level. The other source of support that we need to gain is from the parents, and this will primarily happen through communication with the parents, sending out emails to let them know that changes will be happening in the classroom and that they will be kept up to date every step along the way. We also need to gain support from the students themselves, inspiring them and getting them excited about this change and how it will help them gain mastery over the music and learn the different music theory that goes in with that. We need to involve them in this process and let them feel like it's something that they are a part of. And for that, I highly recommend students that are respected and liked among their peers. The field of music is already changing so much thanks to the recent pandemic and the emergence of new technology, and this is something we need to embrace and help those around us to embrace as well. In this quote by David Camlin, it says, "As the field of music reconstitutes itself around a new normal of increased hybridization, music educators too need to adapt and innovate their practice to respond to the new opportunities and challenges which emerge. What we hope this issue presents is some of the ways in which those practices and practitioners are already adapting and innovating." Change like this begins by starting small, picking a few students which can test these programs and give their feedback on how well they work. We need to continue to meet with our colleagues to gain support for this change throughout the school and later up at the district level. As the momentum begins to build, there will be concerns that arise, and we need to be able to address those concerns. Primarily, the concerns of being uncomfortable with the technology, of having a lack of access to that technology, and a fear of straying from traditional music learning and what that will do for our students. The solutions that I propose are to offer training to any colleagues or coworkers that are uncomfortable with using this technology, offering to meet with them outside of school hours to show them how it works, or even allowing them to observe classes where I'm using the technology so they can see how it works and how it can be implemented into their class. I also propose that we can obtain tablets to be used within the classroom and possibly for checkout, with signed waivers acknowledging that the students are responsible for any lost or damaged technology. And the third fear of straying from traditional music learning will have to come from the experience of those test students, and primarily through reassurance that this truly will make the students more prepared in their music learning and to be in a world where technology is becoming more prevalent. And this was seen in a case study done in Kenya, where the lack of access to technology was definitely a concern. But it was seen that even with this lack of access, the need for adapting music teaching strategies and applying what technology is available did enhance the learning experience. The implications for teachers are very clear. In order to continue to be integral to students' ongoing development, they have to be able to adapt pedagogical approaches fluently and efficiently in response to unfamiliar and disruptive circumstances. And this also requires institutions to mobilize the necessary resources and training for their workforce to support them and to be able to respond most effectively. This was the conclusion of researchers who looked at various areas of the world and their experience during the COVID-19 pandemic and how that affected their use of technology in music learning, showing that it is not only possible but crucial. As we help our peers and our parents and our students understand this, we begin to build momentum. We have our student testers that we previously picked present their experience to the class and build excitement for the application of this within the classroom. If necessary, we will apply for funding, and this could be done through the CARES Act, the NAM Foundation, and other organizations or grants dedicated to education. We continue to find ways to incorporate these apps naturally into a classroom setting, and we keep our parents updated with the progress of this initiative. I also recommend creating a practice log on Canvas where students can mark when and how they practice and even submit videos so that we can observe how these applications are affecting their practice and use that data as a way to promote further implementation of these applications. And of course, we need to continue to meet with our peers and go over this data together to discuss what is working and what is not working. The results of this process will be students who have gained a greater independence as musicians, have greater access to resources, and will become more engaged in their in-class learning.